I'm Yudi. I just turned 26. I am from Canada and I just moved to Bangkok. I moved here about a year and a bit ago.
Yeah, I want to ask you, why did you leave Canada?
Yeah, I think a couple of reasons. I think the fun reason is because I'd gone on exchange in Singapore for the end of my university, and I met a bunch of good friends there. And after 2 years working in corporate, most of us were in Toronto. We were just like, we want to move back to Southeast Asia. Then my friend actually found a job posting at Agoda, and there were a ton of job openings available. And if we all get the job, then we can all move to Thailand together and rent this big house, and we can live our exchange life again. Except this time we'll get paid to do it. Unfortunately, nobody else got the job, so only I got the job. The job that I got was headquartered in Bangkok. So I had no idea what I was really getting myself into. And when I was applying for jobs, I didn't really have a geography or a location in mind. It was just, let's see what's out there. Whatever hires me and sounds interesting, is good. But I think my perspective was just, when I don't have a mortgage, I don't have kids, I don't have all these responsibilities, this is the time to go do something that's a little bit more out there and pick up and move my life all the way halfway across the world. So that was kind of the reason, and kind of worked up the courage and said, sure, why not? Worst case scenario, I just go home. But now I've been here over a year, so definitely turned out well, because it is such a nice place to live. And
I would like to show you.
Show me?
No, show you.
Oh, okay. Show them.
This condo. Yeah, you got the gym, pool, sauna.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go take a look.
How is the life in Bangkok so far? Do you like it?
There are lots of pros for sure, lots of cons. Did you guys want to see the garden, by the way, or do we want to go?
Now?
What about?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think lots of pros for sure.
What do you like the most about living in Bangkok?
I think quite a few things. One, there's such a diverse amount of food, and it's so cheap if you want it to be cheap, but you can also get the fancier stuff if you want. So that's really, really nice.
Yeah, there's a variety.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, I have such bad shoulders and neck and whatever. I'm very tight, so it's so nice to just go get massages 3 times a week, and it's $7-8 a massage, including tip if you tip generously. So I think that's also really nice, just being able to anytime I get a headache, I'm okay, let's go get a massage, and then I feel better.
And it's nearby the condo?
Really close, 2-minute walk.
What?
And then there's also just so much to do all the time. There's always something when I walk around, to just walk down the street, there's a new festival or a new performance happening, and everyone's really, really nice. So it's just so fun to be able to go just enjoy those things. You don't have to plan ahead and say, okay, Friday night, what am I gonna do? I want to find an event to go to or something. You just walk around, and suddenly there's this really cool thing that you can stop by. So that's also really nice. I also am a very cold person normally, as in I get cold very easily. So it's nice to be in the heat. It's always fun to call my friends, and I'm in my bikini tanning by the pool, and they're oh my god, I'm so jealous.
They're I hate you. You're being cold, you send that photo to me.
Yeah. And also just the convenience of it, I think. If I need to get anywhere, I take a Grab or a Bolt, and I'm there. Or the SkyTrain is really convenient. If I need to order groceries, order food, just Grab, $5. I never cook when I'm in Bangkok. I can justify just ordering meals all the time because it's cheaper. Yeah.
You don't need to clean. You don't need to go by. Yeah, it's cheaper. That's amazing. I was blown away, Grab.
Right? Yeah.
There is no that kind of service in Japan. You need to pay a lot in order to get delivery.
Canada as well, it would cost 20 Canadian dollars at least, kind of thing.
This looks way nicer than many hotels.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Exactly. Oh, careful.
Which floor is it?
24.
20.
So right pretty much in the middle.
So it's all furnished when you move in?
Yeah, everything was furnished. So the only thing that I guess we bought, or I bought, was the blanket there. Everything else was it came as is, essentially.
Including the painting too?
Yeah, they look like they're from Canada, but It was not me. It just came as is. And like you can see the BTS from here.
Amazing, you are so close to the train.
Yeah, it makes it so convenient. I think that's the big thing. Being close to the BTS is like so key. Yeah.
Wait, that is the station.
Yeah, station is right there.
How far is the walk?
It's like 3 minutes, probably less than that, like 2 minutes maybe. All of my friends who came to visit, they often sleep on my couch. And then all you have to do is like close this and it kind of feels like they have their own space. If I'm in my bedroom, then like I can come out and like go to the bathroom, whatever, and like there's 2 doors so that they can also use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's good for visitors. I mean, it's a small space, but it's nice. Or like if you're taking a meeting and you want to just like close it and someone's cooking. Not that I cook very much, but it's an option.
Yeah, I think this is the key.
Exactly. Yeah, there's like some separation between the spaces, so it makes it a bit nicer.
Yeah. You said you work in office 2 days a week.
Yes.
What's your day like?
Yeah. Usually, so I like signed up for this CrossFit High Rocks gym. That's about like 15-minute walk from this condo. So every morning I go to the gym, and if I'm working in office, I'll go straight from the gym to the office. If not, then I'll come back home after and like work set up from here. I usually stay in the condo because I have a lot of meetings usually for work. Some days if it's less busy, then you can like go upstairs and like talk out loud and everything as well. Usually from like 9 till 6 I'm working. So meetings, like calls, whatever. I'm like a product manager at Agoda. And then usually after 6 p.m., or I guess like during the day, like if I'm in office, I'll like go out and grab lunch with like my team. And then if it's working from home, then I'll just like order food in. Or there's actually like a lot of restaurants just underneath the condo. Like if you leave the door, like less than a minute walk away. So if I have like a proper hour for lunch, then I'll just like swing by one of the restaurants and it's like really fast. After work, if I'm in the office, I'll just like walk home usually, like swing by the malls. There's like a chain of malls that I can take to get home. Walk through all of the malls to get home. If I'm working from home, then like usually I'll try to step out for dinner. And then usually after that, I'll try to do a little bit of like work on some side projects. So my friend and I, who I met at this condo, are like building some, like this app, basically, this AI app, which is classic these days. So maybe do some work there, or try to do some stretching, because I get very sore after my workouts. And then usually that's the day, and if I'm gonna wake up before 7, then I wanna be in bed at least by like 10, so not too much time after. I think like eating out actually takes up quite a bit of time too. I mean, it's a nice way to take up a lot of time. But yeah, that's usually the days when I'm working.
Hello. Hello. Let's go. We are now going up to 35, 36. My ears start to, how to say that in English?
They pop?
Yeah, they
pop.
Feel like in the airplane.
You have to like pop them.
49 and 50. Here we go.
Let's take a look.
I bet if anyone come up here, they'll be like, 1 year contract please.
Wow, no, this is amazing. A lot of the days it looks like this. It just depends on the weather conditions, I think.
I think since I am in Bangkok, I never see the sky like that.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
so
sure
pretty.
because like
I think like especially from up here, it's usually really like you get a lot of colors and things. Like you don't really see it when you're down, but 50 floors up, it's just gorgeous. And then you have like your sauna as well. With, like,
that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's super pretty. It's really nice. I like try to come here more because apparently saunas are really good for your health.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to come here like a couple times a week. After a dip in the pool or something.
It smells so clean.
It smells really nice. It smells like sweet almost. I don't know how to do it. I think it's the wood.
It smells like vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come to sauna and I just want to eat cake.
It's it.
Yeah, look at this. So nice.
The quieter side of Bangkok. The buildings are lower.
I wanted to ask you what you do for work.
I'm a product manager at Agoda. So I manage like the fintech part of product. So that's been really interesting. I've been doing that for just over a year. But before that I was in Toronto, like working in consulting at McKinsey.
But you're like not completely in tech, but now you're in tech.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What made you got that job?
Probably the big thing is for my undergrad I did like 2 degrees. I have a software engineering degree and then I have a business degree that helps me get into a more techie position. But honestly I think like more than anything it's those like transferable skills that you can really like showcase and like learn as you go as well. Like I think not everything that I do now I like studied in school necessarily, but if you're quick at learning and like you're good at picking up skills, then you can kind of pivot and like go do different things as you want to as well. So probably that has been really helpful. And also like I think a big thing with tech is it changes so quickly. So like half the things that I learned in school are not relevant anymore. But the nice part about it is you can learn just as quickly like online by yourself as well.
I think a lot of people are interested in moving to Bangkok, but one of the challenges for them is like getting a job. Do you have any advice?
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing, or like a lot of people that I've like interacted with, their job is like teaching. So I think if there's something that you're exceptionally good at, then like that's often something that you can monetize and like do for money. So whether it's content creation or if it's teaching English, those types of roles are easier to get started on your own. So you don't need to go through this whole recruiting process and work for a big company. Like you can kind of build it up by yourself, like entrepreneurship skills, and you can share something that you like love to do and you're good at doing. I think that's one like very common path, and like maybe I wouldn't say easier, but like you have more control over it because it's more reliant on you. Whereas I think the path that I took, corporate environment, a lot of it is also out of control. So if you are lucky enough, I think there are definitely lots of big tech companies in Bangkok, tech and non-tech, like corporate roles that have global presence. Even at Agoda, where I work, like there are tons of different roles across tons of different segments that often have openings. So kind of just like where you want to land, if you want to do something more entrepreneurial or more corporate, but I think there's lots of options for lots of people as long as you're eager to learn and like willing to kind of figure out what you want and work for it.
In Agoda, there are a lot of expats, not only local people.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know how many people?
I don't know if I can speak to like the whole company, but on the teams that I've worked on, I would say 60%, 70% of people that I work with are non-local Thai.
Really?
I think that's isolated to the teams that I work on. I think like there are other teams that may be more local than it is expat, but there are lots of like expat opportunities. Like I work with people who are from North America, from Europe, from Singapore, from India, like other parts of Southeast Asia. It's like super diverse.
When I actually contact you, you're in Europe.
Yes.
And you mentioned there's a like work remote
Yes.
period you can take.
Exactly, yeah. So with Agoda, you get 30 days remote work. So you can work from anywhere in the world as long as you're allowed to work in those countries. So I did like Dolomites trip in Italy. I did Oktoberfest in Germany. I got to go to Budapest, got to Sweden, and then visit home a little bit as well. So I think the flexibility with remote work as well as vacation really allows me to still be global and like travel around even though I'm in Bangkok.
We're not sponsored by Agoda, but I think Agoda is one of the best places.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's really
not
cool.
sponsored. I think it's definitely getting more common with like tech firms especially. Like there are lots of, I think, tech companies that offer like a remote period. So even if the job isn't fully remote, I think a lot of companies are moving away from a 100% remote job. But if you're based somewhere, they often say, oh, but like 30 days, 90 days, whatever it is, like you can work remote. And I think that's a good balance between being somewhere and like getting to explore as well.
Maybe like some people think that what's the like salary range compared to my country and Thailand?
When I moved, that was obviously a big factor in my consideration. It wasn't just, like let's go, like I want to know if I'm going to make money. Bangkok salaries are definitely lower than it is in Canada. But North America also pays like really high compared to anywhere else in the world. So for example, Bangkok salary and Stockholm salary, honestly like pretty similar in a lot of industries and fields. So I mean, the caveat is this is like for corporate roles, not necessarily like other positions. But so for my salary, I definitely took a salary cut moving from Toronto to Bangkok. However, the tax rates are much lower in Bangkok than it is in Toronto. And my cost of living is also much lower. So actually how much money I'm saving every month is the same and maybe even higher in Bangkok than it was in Toronto. So even though I made more money, my base salary was higher in Toronto, how much I take home at the end of the day after expenses, rent, tax, is actually higher in Bangkok, which is pretty nice for sure. Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Of course, my favorite spot.
More coming and coming and coming.
$10 per person.
Yeah, $10, right?
So crazy. And like the salmon quality is so nice. Like so thick, super fresh. Yeah. And we've had, I don't know, I feel like we've had like 40 of these already. And like,
Yeah, how much would it be if you eat like unlimited sushi in Canada?
I can probably get 8 salmon like sushis like this for like $12, maybe $13, and like that's already more than we paid for our entire meal here, which is like so crazy. Now you know why I've been here like 20 times. It's so good. So I actually like track my expenses religiously, both in like Toronto and Bangkok. I spend like every week I like put in my expenses into Excel, so I have like a really pretty chart.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
watermelon. This is better than most watermelon I had in my life.
On average in Bangkok, I spend about 3,000 Canadian dollars a month. 3,000 Canadian dollars is I think like 22. Oh, more food.
Who ordered this?
I did. It's salmon skin.
This is a salmon.
Salmon skin, yeah, crispy, really good. Have some, try some.
Try.
I won't be able to eat all, so we both should try. Yeah, very crispy.
อร่อยไหมคะ Wow, that looks good.
This piece for you.
Okay,
Another one.
see you later.
So I spend about 2,100 USD a month in Bangkok. It's kind of, it's split by 500 USD for rent a month when me and my boyfriends share our condo. My rent in Canada is 1,500 Canadian dollars, so like 1,100 USD. So that's already double, and I also have a roommate in Canada as well. So it's not like I'm living by myself, like similar living situation, but double the price. And then I spend about 400 to 500 USD a month on food. Always eating out, basically 400 to 500, I would say.
You can use like $500 in 2 days in the US.
Yeah, or one nice meal. Yeah, I think my meals usually range from like $3 to like $20 if I'm eating something more expensive, but I eat more on the like $5 to $6 side every meal. Those are like the main expenses. Like there are some expenses on like fees, for example, like paying for electricity in my condo, or like I have some like monthly memberships to like Spotify or like whatever. That's like consistently $30, $40 a month. And then I also have another big spend category is like entertainment and travel. So I like to run around, like when I'm in Bangkok, I like to go travel to Phuket or go to Hua Hin or go to like Indonesia or go to Vietnam. Like there are just so many places to go. And I also like to go back to China quite frequently to visit my family. And so usually on average, I spend about $500 a month on travel. $500 is getting me a lot of places. I do a lot of travel, stay in hotels, like go do the fun activities there. And those are probably my like biggest buckets, and there's always like $300, $400 of like miscellaneous spend. So maybe I go shopping and I buy some new clothes. You can definitely shop very cheaply here too. Like I have shirts and pants that were like $3, $4, $5. One of the other things that I spend is massage. Yeah, exactly. That's a big one. So probably like spending about $100 a month on massages, but that's like getting 2-3 massages a week. I don't spend money on massages in Toronto because one massage is like $150, so I just don't do any massages. Those are the main categories. Like,
How much you pay for the gym?
yes, for the gym it's about $175 a month, which is expensive. I mean, like that's pretty on par with how much it costs to go to a gym in North America, like a monthly membership. But I go every day, so if you girl math it, that means each class is only like $8 to $10 if I go every day, every month. And sometimes I'll do 2 sessions a month, and I think it's like worth it for my like health and well-being. And I think the last like category there was actually like transportation. Like if I take Grab to different places or take the BTS, like that costs me $20, $30 a month. Transportation is about $100 a month in Toronto, because it's just more expensive. Like the TTC is about $3 every time you ride it, and then Ubers are very expensive, like 20-30 bucks for rides. Maybe 15 to 20 bucks for rides. So yeah, total like $2,100 US a month. So very affordable to live. Yeah. I think in Toronto I spend like 33% or 50% more than I do in Bangkok if I'm spending, and I definitely have a different quality of life, I would say.
Yeah, what you can get versus like what you spend in each location, the difference is crazy.
Yeah, definitely. I think the like rent is like a huge one, right? Like rent in Bangkok is half the price, and you saw the building that we went to. It's just like gorgeous. You don't even find those buildings in Toronto.
That's everything.
This girl is ready to eat. Just like stop asking. Cooking.
Really cool.
So
Oh yeah, that's
even says it on the side.
This way, everyone. Like I think we shouldn't eat buffet before we end the vlog.
Yeah, 3 pounds of sushi later.
I don't know what to
so
speak.
full.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even need to speak. It's you guys.
6 hours later.
responsibility.
Yeah, but that was super fun. It was nice to hang out and chat about life and all things. Yeah.
And it was good to like know your story. Yeah,
Super fun.
Yeah.
that must inspire many people.
Yeah.
People might wanna like, stay at the condo.
Yeah, come hang out. I would love more friends in my condo as well.
This girl gonna bring the like what's that? You try to build your own tribe.
Yeah.
In the condo.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a commune in the building.
Everyone gonna move in.
100%.
6-month contract shouldn't be
Sounds
hard.
great. Exactly, I'm down. Just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for following your day.
Of course, thanks for joining me on my 6 hours of the day. It was very fun. Bye.